next, like, if you can expand on that, like, in terms of, like, the importance of ownership, you know, as opposed to, like, when you went from the experience of losing everything, you know what I mean? To, like, now having ownership to, like, take it wherever, you know?
Right.
So, if you could expand on that.
So before I decided to, like, really partner with Patreon with all this, I was looking at a lot of other things. Like, there's something called, like, Web3 that is basically the next version of the internet, to where right now I believe we are in Web 2. If I'm speaking of this correctly, we are in Web 2, where, like, you take like businesses like YouTube, like Twitch, apps like Instagram, TikTok, and you upload your footage, but you don't necessarily own it. Case in point, my shit got deleted. I had no way of getting all those videos back, right?
Yeah, true. All the same things, like, you know, you got to click agree, basically.
Exactly. And so Web3 is this idea that as a creator, you have your own website that you basically either do for free or have a subscription to then source the website, or like to pay for the website.
Okay.
And Patreon is like a step before. It's like a step before Web3, to where, like, you do own the content or the IP that you create and things like that, but I do think there's still TOS. Like, you break these, like, we got to get you out of here, bro. We can't let you doing, like, you know what I'm saying, vile, dark web shit on here, you know?
Yeah, hopefully that never goes away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
But with Web3, like, you would then create your own website. It's almost like MySpace, but you're doing it yourself. And that way, like, the funnel goes directly to you versus, like, going directly to a site that cuts you a check.
Yeah.
So Web3 is like your own shit. Okay. It's like how crypto is like taking its own, like, you own essentially, like, and it's like peer type of shit.
Okay.
Like, I believe Web3 is the same way, but there's still website or companies, like, even under Patreon, that have like Web3 type of setups.
Okay.
But with all that, right, I'm sitting there seeing, like, yo, my channel's been deleted, and I'm talking about, like, starting over completely and, like, having to, like, build my catalog back up. I don't have them videos. Like, I'm starting from fresh. Like, at this point in my career, too, or, like, I'm, you know, I'll be gaming until I'm 80, but, like, good Lord, like, I really got to sit here and, like, rebuild this community essentially on here now. I even feel like Discord is more of like a Web3 model than YouTube, because, like, at least in Discord, like, you have direct contact to these people. And, you know, regardless, though, like, what I realized is I never want to be deleted like that again. Like, to feel like that, bro.
Feel like powerless?
Yeah, like, I felt very powerless. Like, that's a great way to put it. And it doesn't have to be that way. And to know that, like, people before me have been deleted, you know, for whatever reason, whether it be good or bad, and have no option other than to just try again somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's like it goes into almost like freedom of speech a little bit then too, because, like, you know, at what point are we going to draw the line then? Like, is it going to be, if I say something that, like, you don't like politically, am I going to get nuked?
Yeah.
You know, if I say something that, you know, 10 years from now, like, what's a slur then? And have I been saying that word for years? You know what if they, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no telling. I think if you make good content, you believe in yourself, you should have some type of avenue to people can, like, if all else fails, find you here.
Right.
And that's where, like, Patreon is going to start. And I hope that, you know, it continues to grow, and we continue to figure out what will make it beneficial to subscribe. Because right now, you know, we got the podcast, and I got the feeling of being deleted, and I'm hoping like, yo, if you've supported me or the bros, or you want to support this podcast, like, you know, come F with us over here.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's a fear that we've even talked about.
Yeah.
It's like, what if Twitch just gets deleted? What if something just happens one day and it's gone, bro?
Yeah.
Like, that's not a cool feeling. Nobody wants to feel panicked or like, now what?
Yeah.
No, I can't imagine. Because I remember in 2019 when I was streaming and my shit got taken down. So that's when I went over to Twitch.
I remember that.
Yeah. But luckily that's when, like, I just transitioned from, like, being your editor to, like, starting, like, you know, everything was, like, the traction. So, like, that's literally when it happened.
But what was the reason?
I just reacted to, like, a short film. and it was like, it was crazy.
It's like gory or like just intense.
It wasn't even gory. It was just, I don't know. They just blocked it because I guess it was like someone else's or whatever.
That's
They
so
like
dumb.
instantly
It's
shut down.
unfortunate,
It's
bro.
crazy. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
That's so dumb. There's like content creators who straight up steal videos all the time.
Yeah.
Don't even change anything.
You know, bro, I don't even want to knock the creators who do that, bro. You know, at the end of the day, if it's working for you, it's working for you.
Yeah.
You know, I just hate that, like, accidents like this happen.
Yeah.
And there's just, like, no real, besides, like, hey, sorry.
Right.
You didn't even get that.
Right. So as far as like the Patreon, you want to expand on like what are we gonna be doing over there as a plus?
Yeah. So with Patreon, the subscription, we will be doing an after hours episode after each episode. It'll be called Speakeasy After Hours. So you will feel free to come over when this episode is done on YouTube. Come over to the Patreon. We got some bonus footage. I think we'll even do like email request answer videos over here. We'll probably still drop a couple for the YouTube audience, but if you do want to subscribe, you have direct access to us. Now, again, there might be a lot of y'all that send emails, and we might not be able to get to every single one, but we will dedicate time to answer those emails, whether it be advice, jokes. Y'all want to cook us, bro? Like, you want to talk about things that we say in these episodes. It'd be all hilarious at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We also going to break out the real drinks. It was noon today when we started, so, you didn't want to drink crazy liquor today, but next time in the after hours, we will be sipping a little bit more.
Yeah. This is like an introduction.
Yeah, this is more so just an
a-
intro episode.
A rollout. So
And the reboot, bro.
I
Reboot.
know,
Coming out
bro.
swinging, bro. Good Lord. Like, we talked about a lot
Yeah.
in that first 5 minutes, bro, and I spit all over myself. I did want to talk about goals of the pod, though.
okay.
I think that's a good thing to talk about considering this is going to be like a reboot.
Yeah.
I know in the past we usually did like, the check-ins.
Right.
We had topics, maybe like pop culture shit that we talk about during the week.
Yeah.
Right.
We talk about music at the end.
Yep.
That was kind of it.
Yeah.
Y'all brought up some names in here today. So I got to figure out where we're going with this.
Oh yeah, we're like.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that chapter of the episode, bro.
Sorry, Luda.
But it's like goals of the podcast. Like, do y'all have any, even if it's just one that you'd like to see an audience? I feel like it would be good for y'all to chime in too, because we are trying to entertain as well.
Yeah. I actually I'll share one of my lists. I want to take this podcast and like make it number one on one of the audio platforms, just in general. Just make it number one podcast in the world, bro. You know what I mean? So like by the end of the year, this podcast is gonna be the number one podcast. You know.
Let me ask you. Just give me one example of. Give me two of what you think will get us there. Whether it be like the type of conversations or the type of people we talk to, or like,
That's what I was gonna ask. Are we gonna like a guest that we would like to bring on, or what are
I got
what
some
are
people
we?
I like to talk to for sure.
Yeah.
I have definitely some like guests, but I don't even think I just think it's just number one. Like, bro, that even though that you said like the whole names, but like even the beginning, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was hilarious, bro.
Bro, consistency. We stay true to who we are, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I say those two things. By the end of the year, we're gonna be the number one. Right. Like easily.
Yeah, I think
easily, bro.
Yeah, hell
easily.
yeah. I definitely feel like because there's so many podcasts and there's so many conversations that could be had, it would really be interesting to get feedback from y'all, because sometimes they see things about us that we don't necessarily see in ourselves, And I feel like the right person sitting here on this couch.
Oh, new couch, but yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, knew everything after a while, bro. We gotta
in this room.
Yeah.
Because they're already gonna be established, and even if they're not, like, bro, it's just gonna elevate everything, even themselves. You know what I mean? And it's just like the possibilities are endless. Honestly, like it's insane.
And that's the dope thing, that like, as you said, like everything's gonna be new. Like you guys are literally gonna see like everything build like week by week.
That's what's
like the backgrounds.
Yeah.
Like we all have our own section, And
What's
like
up with
just
the chairs though? Like, why do we got and then like you like?
Right, you guys got that chair and that chair, and
Why you
y'all
got a
gave
white
me the
chair?
white one.
no racial.
Then
Adrian-
you
Eddie's
follow
like,
it with no racial.
Joe.
You know how that works,
and he's
PG?
like in the middle, like.
Why are you trying to do? It should have started there. Should have
racial.
started there. Say, yeah.
Yo, you know we
I'll
love
sit
you,
here.
bro.
You sit
right,
here.
bro.
You know we love you, bro.
You know.
Love y'all.
So goal pod, for the pod, bro, for you.
Fucking lizard.
That is just throwing me out of whack. And a goal for this podcast is to get some fucking respect from this dickhead. It's all I want at the end of this, bro.
Bro, I respect you so much, bro. You know I love you, bro. You know I love you, bro.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro. I say my goal for the podcast, bro, is everything y'all said, and I would also add maybe like, nah, I'm gonna just have to go with y'all, bro. Number one on the pod, cool conversations, cool guests, bro.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay.
You know,
Bro,
just
because
freedom
there's-
of expression, bro.
I feel like when groups get to a certain point as far as like numbers, the conversation is just going to change because there's so many different dynamics that can be brought to the conversation.
Not true.
The three of us, we've lived together. We've grown together.
Yeah.
We all started in different places. We're all here together now. And I just feel like that's portrayed on camera. They've told us many times at the ball, I was getting tons of people that were just like, man, like it's crazy to see the growth. I'm like, damn, y'all could see that? Like, obviously, but like, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
yeah, the day to day, it's hard to really notice sometimes.
Yeah.
It is. It's like, maybe I need to just, like you said yesterday, just stop and smell the roses.
Smell the
more.
roses, man.
Yeah.
Because, like, I know we all have these big goals and we're going to get there, but it's like along the way, like, it's really hard to take in that moment and really be blessed for the opportunities we have. It's crazy.
yeah.
It goes back to you saying it could be gone any second, you know?
Yeah.
No, true. Dang, bro, Cat Williams really dropped the interview of like the century
Right.
within like the
Right.
first week of the year.
That's
There's so much that can
insane.
happen in a year. Like his trajectory right now is probably like off one interview, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because I don't really follow a lot of people, but like, he was just kind of chilling before this, right?
Yeah, I think what it was is because like I think there was a couple comedians that went on that
That's what it
pod
was,
before,
yeah.
and I guess he was watching and he was like, "They's them some damn liars,"
I know
and that
at
shit
the
probably
house.
triggered him, and he was
Dude,
like,
yeah.
"I'm about to expose everything." Yeah,
He did that.
Yeah,
He did that.
'Cause he was for sure on Cedric the Entertainer's like head, bro.
Yeah. I know he was at the house pacing watching those
Fuck,
interviews, bro.
yeah.
I'm about to destroy all of them, bro.
Crazy. I'm about to destroy him.
You would love, bro. With that being said, I mean, we wouldn't have to get into guests right now. I think we'll just wait to hear what y'all got to say.
Yeah, that'd be great
About
to
to
start
speak.
there.
Yeah.
And, Speakeezy, thespeakeezy@gmail.com. Yes, thespeakeezy@gmail.com.
For the questions.
For the questions.
Okay.
For the questions.
And that's questions for this and the After Dark, right? Or After Hours.
Just in general, but we'll
Yeah.
probably answer majority on the After Dark. We'll
Okay.
drop in like a couple from that episode on the next one and be like, you know, hey, if y'all want to talk or if you want to get your email responded to,
Yeah.
email thespeakeezy@gmail.com.
Yeah, okay.